For this challenge, I woke up at 5 a.m. every day for 30 days. I've always been a fan of waking up early. My usual wake up time would be somewhere between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. while ensuring I get adequate sleep time. I like to use this time to work on my own projects, do some sort of exercise, learn something, or even just relax with coffee and get ready for the day ahead. Waking up at 5 a.m. gives you about 2.5 hours of time where you can do whatever you want. I primarily use that time working on my other challenges, writing blog posts and editing videos. I did go to the gym a few times, which was great as it was pretty much empty. For the 30 days, I'd say about 25 of the days I found it quite easy to get up and get out of bed. The other 5 days were more challenging, either because I didn't go to bed early enough, or as I'll explain later, I didn't have a plan for what I'd do or work on. It took a few days to get used to the routine of waking up earlier. I had to force myself to go to bed as I didn't feel tired, but after waking up at 5 a.m. enough days in a row, my body slowly adapted and I started feeling tired closer to 9:30 to 10 p.m. Another benefit of getting up and working on projects in the early hours of the morning is that you're more likely to accomplish better work by being more focused and energized rather than feeling fatigued and mentally drained from the day's activities. Over the past 30 days, I've really enjoyed getting up early. My favourite things have been having this extra time in the morning rather than at night before going to bed has really helped me work on tasks with a focused and alert mind instead of feeling sluggish at nighttime before going to bed. Lastly, something a bit smaller than the rest, but driving anywhere before 6 a.m. without other cars on the road is pure bliss. There are a few things that I didn't enjoy and I had to keep mindful of. The first was that getting out of bed in the morning is really difficult, and a lot of times I just wanted to gently drift back off to sleep. This mainly occurred when I wasn't excited about a project to work on in the morning and I didn't go to bed early enough. The only other thing was that due to the nature of people being asleep at 5 a.m. in the morning, I had to be pretty quiet. So make sure you have a pair of earphones or headphones with you if you want to do any work on your computer or watch TV. It can also be pretty noisy boiling a kettle in the morning to make a coffee. Now, to help this situation, I usually boiled some water the night before and kept it in a thermos in my room overnight, which was still hot in the morning to pour myself a coffee in my room. While there are so many benefits to getting up early, I know people sometimes find it difficult, and I did too. By going through this challenge, I developed some habits and tips which may help you. Have a project or something planned for the next morning. I was usually motivated to wake up early because I had things I wanted to do. This could be anything such as going to the gym, reading a book, or even watching a movie. The days I didn't have something planned are the days I just wanted to go back to sleep. To get in the routine of waking up earlier, just set your alarm earlier one day and force yourself out of bed. You may notice yourself feeling tired earlier than normal, but this will help you sleep earlier and get you into the earlier wake and sleep cycle. Set 2 alarms. Many times over the past 30 days, I accidentally fell asleep or slept through my first alarm and was saved by my second alarm 5 minutes later. I actually use a smart watch as an alarm which vibrates on my wrist, which is pretty hard to sleep through. If it won't bother other people, putting your phone alarm out of arm's reach when you go to bed, ideally somewhere you have to physically walk from your bed, really helps you to quickly get out of bed and turn it off in the morning, and it makes it much easier to stay out of bed. Lastly, something that I came across which really helped me tackle some of the previous problems was to follow the 5-second rule developed by Mel Robbins. Essentially, if you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill it. When you feel yourself hesitate before doing something, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and move towards action. I used this multiple times to get out of bed and it really helped. And like Gary Vaynerchuk says, It's not about how much you sleep, it's about what you do while you're awake. That was my 30-day challenge of waking up at 5 AM every day. I would really recommend giving this challenge a go, even for a few days or a week. You may find yourself thinking like I did, that there is no way you can get so much done if you didn't wake up early and get most of it done in the morning before work. Let me know if you've tried something like this before and how it went, or whether you'll be giving this challenge a shot. I've written a day-by-day blog post to accompany this challenge, which you can find on my website at Nathan Challenges Life. If you liked this video, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, be sure to challenge yourself.